Hello, in this video recording we're continuing to use our book, and today we'll focus on going over page 10. So this has quite a bit of information that's different and new that we haven't covered. Would be good for you to practice over the summer. So first thing to note, there is the new concept of a tie. So let's read the definition together. It says, a tie is a curved line that connects two notes of the same pitch. Tied notes are played as one unbroken note. So I have a card right here. So this is a tie, okay? So you could connect this note and it'll be the same one, and you'll hold it. This particular tie will be held for 3 beats because there's 2 beats here and 1 beat here. So make sure to count through ties and not to re-emphasize the note. Okay, another new concept here is a new time signature. It's 2/4. So instead of counting to 4 beats like we usually did for each measure, so each measure is the segment that's separated by a line here. So you will see that there are measures marked. So this one is still in 4/4. But when we look down the page, we'll get to this one, amigos and farm out, that are in 2/4. So all that means is there's 2 beats in each measure. Do you see how those are marked by a line? Once we have 1, 2, because quarter notes are 1 beat long, then you mark the measure. So 1, 2, so we've got through 2 counts. Half note is 2 counts, so it's all by itself in 1 measure. Okay, so please try to count. Sometimes it gets confusing as you play, but don't give up and don't despair. You'll make it. But it is very important to count. And the last new concept on this page is this new note. It's A, okay? So I have a bigger version of A right here. And that's played with your 1 and 2 fingers on the trumpet, like this. Hold your trumpet like you usually do. So remember to hold it properly. Put your pinky in here, 3 fingers here. Relax the thumb here. The ring finger goes into the ring. Okay, these 2 fingers and the thumb, they grip the trumpet like that. So the A is you would push 2 buttons and play A. So it sounds like this. So try to play that note. So that's A. Okay, that's the same fingering we did for E. But what we're doing is we're firming up our lips, making our air push up a little bit as we blow and buzz into the trumpet to get that note. Okay, so I'll play A first. Now here's E. So if you happen to get the lower note with the same fingering, just know you've got an E. So to get an A, you need to make your lips a little firmer, your air speed a little faster, and aim it up into the mouthpiece. Just like that. So I will play number 30, which is called Warm Up, for you. So why don't you just listen to it and follow along, and then you can pause the video and try it yourself several times. Make sure to count through the half notes and half rests. Those are 2 beats long, and then we have a whole note there at the very end of the song that is 4 beats long. So it sounds like this. So that was number 30. So please pause the video at this point and play it 3 times. Okay. Now that you had the chance to practice that on your own, we're moving down the line and we're doing number 31, which is called Tied and True. So in tied and true, we are going to use just the two notes, E and A. So we're not really changing any fingerings, because like I said earlier, it's just the 1 and 2 for E and 1 and 2 for A. Okay, so there's no finger problems there. Just going to be this same fingering for the whole song. Okay, but the thing is, you have to practice counting. You're going to practice counting this as a tie. So 2 counts here and 1 count here, connected. 1, 2, 3, like this, without interruption. Okay. Here's number 31. Just listen to it and remember, pause the video and try it yourself several times. Well, that was number 31. And I did not take a repeat. I could have. So I don't know if you remember what a repeat sign looks like, but it's the 2 dots at the very end. You can take the repeat if you'd like, but you don't have to. Since it's such a simple song, I didn't take the repeat. I'm skipping over number 32 and 33. Those are for you to try on your own if you want. But we'll focus on number 34, Farm Out, which is the same tune as Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Okay? So here's the song. Listen to it, then we'll go through the note names after I play it for you. So, and this is in 2/4 time. So that was my best attempt the first time. So as you guys know, trumpet is not my primary instrument, so I'm working on it just as hard as you are, trying to learn the proper technique and everything. So I know how hard it is for you to learn this. So let's go through note names. So get your finger ready on the page. So we're starting in the first measure. It's F, 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 C, D, D, C, A, G, G, F, C, F, 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 C, D, D, C, A, G, G, F. So I'm trying to say note names in the rhythm that I would probably be playing. So as I say them, I'm trying to keep beat. So I'm trying to even hold that tie out a little bit because it's 3 beats long. So I'm going to give this song my second try. And as you practice, that's exactly what I want you to do. So if it doesn't quite come out the first time, try again. So remember, you need lots of air to make a good sound and a good buzz. Just your lips together. And as you buzz, so what we're doing is we're keeping them together and we're forcing the air through the lips like this. Notice that my chin is pretty flat when I do that. I'm not puffing my cheeks. I'm not going like this. So that will waste my air because it's going into the cheeks and it will lose the speed. So we want to firm the cheeks Keep them relaxed, butt in. Don't let them puff out. It takes a while to get a hold of that. So, but keep watching yourself in the mirror to see if you're puffing your cheeks and that you're keeping your chin flat, that you're tucking this lip in like this. We don't usually, make our face this way. But this is all needed for trumpet playing, so we're doing this. So that's a pretty good buzz. So you're going to try it several more times. Very good. So let's try the song. See how it comes out this time. You never know. But here's another try. Overall, pretty good. So one note came out as E at the very end instead of A, but that's okay. It might happen to you as well, but don't you worry. You know how the song goes, how the real tune sounds, so try to play it like that. Enjoy!